everybody. Well. Last night was a very long Silver Moon Radio. For those of you who probably didn't know that, we ran almost, I think, a little bit till like 11:30 last night. So it was a very long night show. So I ended up sleeping a little later. But I guess it wasn't a bad thing because, I got a chance to play some music and stuff and show some stuff that some people may have not seen before. No, the cat actually didn't wake me up. I was actually my alarm clock, but then I was kind of fell back asleep again. Trying to harvest more. I got a chunk and burn all. Hey Bubbles, how you doing? No, I don't really see Bubbles here. I'm sure he's in here. So yeah, also we explained a little bit on Lemmy's channel yesterday about what transpired with Gitchy and me. I don't know if she's still mad at me or not. I don't know if she'll be here later. Well, I do know she did come in very early for Lemmy went live, and she said hi, and then she took off. So I don't know if she watched Lemmy's show or not, where Noodles and I explained what transpired. I'm sure Noodles is lurking too. So Chris Bliss said to me he wanted to do a pre-show yesterday, so I kind of gave him the link ahead of time for, well, it was supposed to be live around 10. So he did have it, but I forgot to hit the enter key when I sent it, so he didn't get the link, and he shouldn't have seen you guys did. So, let's see. It's gonna be possibly gonna be getting some flood watch in Connecticut today, so we might have a couple hours of rain, thunderstorms. Those temperatures today are gonna be a little more mild, similar to yesterday, maybe just a little warmer, but otherwise it should be fine for most people. And I haven't had a chance to go back and watch the replay yet. I will have to go see if I can find it. But I know Chris likes me a lot as a person. He thinks I'm really interesting and exciting, and I appreciate the stuff that Chris Bliss does too, especially his desire to try to do a pre-show. Thank you very much, Chris, for your effort. I appreciate that. I know, Chris, I just want to say thank you for your effort. I really do appreciate it. Well, maybe he can send me a private copy so I can watch it. Which would be nice, because then I could check it out too. There's still a white windowless van parked across the street, says Galaxy Eyes. Do you think it's somebody like ICE investigating a neighborhood or something? Or? Yeah, look at that. So you know. That's okay. Basically, Chris Bliss did a pre-show today, starting from 9 a.m. to whenever it ended, 10:30, and that was. Then he said he made it private, so I can't watch it unless he sends me a link so I can review it and see how it went. So let's talk about I don't know. Let's talk about what the show was like last night. I mean, it was long on Kick and Rumble. Grizz was over there on the Rumble side of things, keeping an eye on Rumble, which really wasn't much to keep an eye out. There was like up to peak of 7 people, and then the majority of us were on Kick, and unfortunately, the Rumblers could not see the Kickers. The Kickers could see the Rumblers, so the Rumblers had no idea what the Kickers were talking about. But the Kickers knew what the Rumblers were talking about. You're welcome. But why would you need 2? Okay, thank you. I will check it out on your channel this morning. That way I can read the closed captions and look at the summary. Lately I noticed that some people have been receiving the experimental YouTube summarizer, and it works out pretty well on the phone. I don't know how to get it to copy to the desktop, but if anyone knows how, the summarizer it does kind of what Gab AI used to do, which is that it would actually summarize your show, and then you could take the summary, you could copy into a description or into a comment that you could post as a pinned comment so people could see what the show is about. Well, you've been banned on my channel. Yeah. So I'll check it out. How you doing, Grace? Alright, let's get the panel open. Hopefully Gidgey watched Lumi's show yesterday, because I think we did a pretty good job explaining what happened on Saturday. Like Lumi said, the problem is sometimes, it's like Tara also confirmed, the problem is sometimes I get kind of wrapped up in a rut. And, which is true, you know. Good morning, David S. How you doing? So, unfortunately, it seems that we lost a bunch of people on this Noodles. Hello, Noodles, how you doing?
Hey, good morning, Michelle. So again, I want to point out I made 31,000 views talking about my butthole this morning, Michelle. I don't know what's holding you back. I don't know why you can't do this. And Michelle, I'm receiving about $1,000 this month from YouTube.
Yeah. For this month, I'll probably be making close to about $600 by the end of July.
Okay, so Michelle, you realize that you could be doing a lot better. You realize that you are worth more than $600 a month. You realize this, right?
Yeah, I know that. But like I said, they don't necessarily want to start discussing money all the time in the morning.
So Michelle, I'm looking at these like chutney, whatever the hell these things are, these bikes. You get in for $3 a minute, Michelle. $3 a minute. We can get you in here for like maybe 10 minutes. Pay for someone to fucking haul you around Manhattan on a bicycle, drop you off, and I guarantee you make money. Michelle. Guaranteed. You take that video, turn it into shorts, get monetized for that video, Michelle, and make money.
Actually, Gitchy, that is actually 1/6 of one tooth. If you think about it, because even a bridge costs $3,200 for just the parts, not including the labor. So,
you don't care?
no, I didn't say that. I was just trying to explain the $600, and they said, "Oh, that's half the teeth." And I said, "No, it's actually 1/6 of a tooth." That's what I said. I mean, it's nice that you can make money like that, but why did YouTube try to throw you under the bus?
This is what I see, Michelle. I see a woman that wants teeth, new teeth, but not really. You can get the new teeth, Michelle. You can make the money to get the new teeth. You can get gold teeth if you want it, Michelle.
I'm not going to
but
get
you don't
gold
want to put in
teeth.
the effort.
That's too soft of a metal.
Right. You don't want to put in the effort, and there are tons of people that are trying to help you, that are willing to help you.
Noodles, please, come on, give me a break. It's Monday morning. It's already you're starting to upset me. I really don't need to hear this. I really don't. You know. I mean, I'm happy you did good. I'm glad that you get paid $1,000 this month. I'm gonna be
When I say 1,000, I meant 10,000, Michelle. 10,000.
Well, okay. Well, I'm not trying to be the person Galaxy Eyes. I'm just. Good morning, David S. Anything other than that, Noodles? Obviously, it's overcast where you are just as it is over here.
Well, I'm a shot. I don't want to upset you. You know what I mean? I don't want to say anything that might upset you.
Well, it's just sensitive, and you guys are gonna get rain today too.
Yeah. All right. Great content, Michelle.
Yeah. Well, I understand the Galaxy Eyes, and I understand what happened yesterday to your mom's horse, and I got to work too. It just was, I'm a little late. That's all. I'm here. That's the truth. Okay, so I know he has a lot of good ideas. And if he watched the tarot reading yesterday, he understands that sometimes I can be my own worst enemy, especially when it comes to where I sometimes get decision paralysis. I want to have a fun show. We did have a fun show last night. Yeah, we did great in Kick. I don't remember how many people we had between Kick and Rumble, but we were doing pretty well.
What's pretty well?
Kick, the show last night, and Rumble was pretty good. Kick and Rumble was pretty good last night.
Really? I didn't hear anyone talking about it this morning except for you.
Well, most of the regulars were there. We got Mimi there. We had me there. We got Tiger Kidding up now. Go ahead, Tiger Kidding. How you doing?
Morning.
Yeah.
Tiger Kitty, why don't you tell us about the highlights of last night's show, Kick and Rumble?
She played some good music, actually. I'm not sitting there. I think you've got the wrong impression that, You got to sit there and watch the whole. No. Most people put it on and they get on with what they're doing. Like I was lining my trunk, so I'm stapling while I'm listening. I'm not sitting there. I'll be bored as shit if I just had to sit there and watch. And then I'll stop, have a break, talk.
Okay, that's great and everything, but like, how many people are actually doing that? You know what I mean? Like, I just think of YouTube, Kick, Rumble as the thing that you sit down and watch and interact, and all the stuff. But
Well, it's a radio show.
oh, on YouTube?
On Kick.
I mean, on Kick and Rumble. So, Michelle, don't you think a radio show should be on the radio?
Well, unfortunately, licensing $3,000 for an application fee for the AM radio station licenses to enter the auctions, plus another couple thousand for a transmitter. Then you have to hire a radio technician's engineer.
How many views did you get last night?
I have no clear view. I think I had like between the two, maybe about 30 viewers between Kick and Rumble.
That's not
so
bad.
that's unacceptable.
But some are on both.
Wait,
like Grizz was hopping back and forth between the two as I was. So Noodles, we haven't always had the option of getting up to almost 30 people on.
It used to be me. So
used to be 3 or 4 people getting viewers
sometimes
now.
One, Michelle. Sometimes one. And Red. It'd be me and Red.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was a pretty good show.
And it's nice that I feel like I can have like a bit of time off on a Sunday.
Well,
now.
the weather is good, but we're supposed to get.
I want you to have all the time off. Tiger, trust me. Like, I get it.
But we are going to be getting some thunderstorms rolling in today, so.
I have a question from your stream this morning, Chris Bliss. What happens to the bull once they kill it? Are they eating this thing, or are they just killing it and they let it rot? What do they do? Do you know, Noodles?
I
think they kill it and feed it to I think the Chinese people in Spain eat it. They feed it to the Vietnamese people.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow. Michelle, when a bull gets killed, they do that bullfighting.
I don't know. I suppose that normally they would just slaughter the bull afterwards and use it for the meat.
But no one seems to know what happens to it.
Well, logically, that makes sense what Michelle just said. I mean, don't think they're going to waste meat. I guess you could look it up on the Google it and find out the answer.
Oh man, so bored and tired.
I think your raid is coming towards us now, the Gaming Fairy.
Oh, please give me some rain. I've got some mulching to do.
Well, bullfighting isn't exactly my idea of fun either, Gidgee. I also don't like the running of the bulls in Spain because unfortunately a lot of innocent people have gotten hurt when they do the running of the bulls in Spain in the streets.
Straight to the slaughterhouse. Oh. Bull. Wonder what bulls... Is bull just like a cow? Is that what...
A bull is a male cow.
So it just tastes like beef.
It is beef.
Yeah, but are they the same beef? It's going to taste like normal beef?
Yeah.
I imagine they're kind of huge, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, yeah, so we had a pretty good show last night there, Kitty. And like I think we've really come a long way with Silver Moon.
I do. And Michelle, it's not a thing you do for views. It's more of a thing you do for pleasure.
Right.
I also would put WoW in that category as well.
Yeah.
It's a pleasure thing. Sure, you don't have to stream it, but then again, you don't have to watch it. So
That doesn't hurt to stream
I find it boring. Personally, I find WoW very boring. But
I mean, you know, like I said on Lomi's show on Sunday, you know, I'm sorry if I got Kitsy upset because I wasn't trying to get her upset. I was just like, you know, frustrated. Um, but am I depressed? It's Monday morning. It's gonna be a rainy day on Mondays, and that's a double slap in the face. But at least it's gonna be cooler. So Friday night should be really released to stream other things. Thank God everything used to be horrific. The things they did. Stand for radio station for sale. Yeah, but I don't have the money to buy a radio station right now. I mean, my credit score is 758, but I mean, I don't quite got that kind of money to
How much is a radio station?
probably at least $1 million minimum.
Oof.
As long as assuming the transmitter antennas are still set up, and you can still then you can put a bid in for the auction to win a radio frequency from the FCC. It's like a $3,000 entry fee for the auction.
Whoa. Yeah.
Big radio station networks tend to get the licensing before the little guys, which kind of sucks. Hi, Krista. How you doing? How you doing today?
Oh, hi, Abdel. Hey, Krista. Let's stand there as well.
I was watching with me and Michelle. I was watching
Hi, Bree.
Michelle's purple dress song, and she's got beautiful arms.
Who's got beautiful arms? You have.
Michelle's got beautiful arms. You ever notice how big those arms are? Those big, beautiful, flabby arms. They're not that flabby,
Oh.
but they are big arms. Yeah. What are you guys talking about, Galaxy Owl? Whose eviction notice? Oh. The climate is very good today in Morocco. That's good. Well, sometimes Michelle has to untangle cords in her life, which is kind of like untangling the cords in your life. Which the three muses knit, if you think about it. So untangling cords is like untangling threads in your life. Thank you very much for so much appreciated, everybody. Well, we're playing Turtle Wow this week, Tuesday. No, I thought it was a pretty good show last night. I really did. They had a lot of music. So I didn't play.
I left. I mean, you were going on and on and on.
Going on and on about what?
No, the show was going on for a long time.
Oh yeah, I was until about 11:30 last night.
Yeah. Wow.
It was a long show. It was a very long show. To a normal night. There'll be probably more from my show than Michelle's show.
Did you do a paranormal night, Michelle? I mean, we kind of did have a little bit of one when Noodle saw the ghost.
Yeah.
And then you had that spirit that you had to get rid of.
Alright, did you want to come up now? Hold on a minute, let me get it on the screen here. Admit one. Go ahead, Gidget.
Good morning.
Hi.
Good morning. Can you hear me?
Yes,
Yeah.
I can hear you.
Okay, I was just making sure I just turned everything on. Sure everything is. What's going on?
Not much. Did you get a chance to listen to Silver Moon at all last night?
I listen to Silver Moon every week. I've never missed a Silver Moon since I've been here. You know that. I tell you that I'm cleaning. Last night I was actually doing stuff at my computer. So yes, I had it on, but it was alt-tabbed and I was listening to it. It's a radio show. So all I ever do is send emotes anyway. And you had enough people in there sending emotes. So I just listened and enjoyed it. I listened to the entire thing. However,
We tried to really kind of mix it up a little bit with a playlist that Nads originally made, and then we had a little bit of records, and then we played a little bit of Carmen Miranda and some Gloria Estefan.
But do you feel? I have a question for you, and that's great, and that's kind of like your what I call a pet project, right? That's kind of like something you do that you do for you. You don't make money off of it; you just do it because you enjoy it, right?
Pretty much. Although people
you
could,
don't make a dollar. You don't make a dollar doing.
Although people
right,
can,
they don't. They could, but they don't because they're not, obviously nobody's going to donate to that. The people you have over there are us. We're not going to donate to that, right? I'm going to donate when you're doing readings or when you're doing something, cooking, doing something. That's when I'm going to donate. Yeah. I'm not going to donate just to listen to music, right? I can do that on my own, but I enjoy hanging out knowing everybody's there listening to it. But it's just us, right? Noodles was right about that. You're not getting new viewers to the music. It's just us.
Yeah.
And that's fine.
No, actually, you did a new viewer. Because you also had Mimi actually joined yesterday as well.
Right, but what I'm saying is Mimi is a viewer from here. The reason Mimi came over there, remember in Loomies yesterday you asked if I heard it. I was the one that put your stream link in before you put it in so Mimi could come over to kick.
Right.
Yeah, okay. So what I'm saying is there's nothing wrong with that. That's your pet project. That's fine. You're not going to make money doing it. You've never made money doing it. So that's a pet project. What Noodles is talking about is things that make you money. That $600 that you're boasting about getting this month, let's not forget you had a day where you made more money than you did entire month last month.
I don't have a problem with that.
So those pity donos, and that's exactly what they are going to dry up at some point. So Noodles is trying to help you.
I know that.
No,
you're gonna be very upset one month when you don't hit your 100.
Yeah. Do you remember when you didn't hit your $100? Well, no, she'll always hit it now, Tiger, because Noodles has helped her so much to get to the sub she's at. All she has to do is view to dead air and add money. She'll get her 100 easily. She'll easily make a minimum of $200-$300 a month without trying.
Oh yeah, we do.
Noodles did that for her. Noodles did that, FYI. Yep. That is what Noodles 100%. Has done, has guaranteed that she will get the absolute minimum from YouTube, which is a couple $100 a month. So to not listen to him and to treat him the way you do is wild to me, Michelle. It is wild. This man has made it to where you could afford to have a $450 Braille dust machine, 2 USBs that were several 600, however much money. That is because of Noodles. He does not get enough recognition, Michelle.
I give him recognition, Gidgey. I give you recognition. I apologize.
I don't need any recognition, sweetheart. Hi, Mary Beth. How are you, darling? I don't need any recognition. I've done nothing, Michelle, except yell at you.
Parasola just gave an interesting suggestion for you.
Well, I mean, no offense. If
I
Michelle
think it would
was
be cool if Michelle was a special guest in locale.
I think if Michelle was interesting, it would be fun. But Michelle's not interesting. Sorry. You want the truth? What do you want me to do? Have her sit up there and say, "Hey, ask me questions about myself." Don't I have great looking
Mary
arms?
Beth, how you doing?
I mean, what? Are you serious? Really?
So,
hello, FC. How you doing?
Crucified as being a real lolcow. She's sick there. Like, what is she going to do on a show? Please, someone tell me. What is she going to do on a show? Michelle, what would you do if I brought you on my show? Would you just sit there and wait for questions?
Yeah, she would ignore everything that you're saying
Exactly,
and then talk about something else.
Yeah, no, I'm not going to take her on my. Are you fucking kidding me? God.
So, I saw something interesting that Anthony Cumia did, Michelle, and I think you could do it. If I bring you to these locations and you can geek out and kind of say the history of it, and we can record it, and I could bring you all over Manhattan. Like, so, Michelle, yeah, like, so we're outside the Astor right now, right?
Oh my
Do you know
God.
anything about the Astor, Michelle?
Oh, please make it big. Wait, I can make it big, can I? Oh, Michelle, you should show people. This is historic.
Yeah. Do you know anything about the Astor, Michelle? So all you have to do is find out information about the Astor. We make a day.
That screen fix. I gotta work on that.
Wait,
first.
please listen to him. Please listen to him.
I'm listening to him. I'm trying to get everything set here. I thought that was already set. I wasn't set.
We do one day. We pick one day, right? She comes out here. We go to these fucking places. We record her talking about the place, giving historical knowledge about the place, right? And then we can do the live streams around New York City. Michelle, you can get these videos to become very popular, Michelle.
I know.
Michelle, the Astor is actually named after. There's so much history about that hotel that he is standing in front of right now that I know off the top of my head. Do you know what an Astor is? We have an Astor here in Houston, but that is the original that he is standing in front of, and it's got a lot of history. It's actually a flower, but it's got a ton of history. What do you think about that, Michelle? That would be so cool.
Yeah, I like to see it. I also
Michelle, listen to me for 1 minute. What Noodles is saying is one day you go to New York and you go to famous places like this hotel or whatever it is.
Right, I understand that.
And then you stand out the front of it and you'll do a little stream on it, like why it's famous. You'll give us some facts.
Yo!
I'll answer the chat. I'll answer chat in a minute.
Okay.
Michelle, do you see chat where they're saying that, the entertainment is dead? Michelle Gidgey is right. No one is fucking kidding. She's clearly paying attention. Michelle is so grumpy. Why is Michelle grumpy? Good question.
What time do I
like this one, Zena?
No. Does Michelle leave her house? No. No, and no.
Zena. Good morning, Zena. Wherever you are.
This one
good
right
morning,
here.
Zena. Make sure you record me.
You can't what?
She's been forever. She has been with Noodles so many times. She's not showing
That's what I'll do because they want me to just sit there and pull that.
Yeah, she's been.
They got wire down in this building. They just wanted to pull it up, and I was going to move it as soon as possible.
So Michelle, are you listening to us or no?
Yeah, I'm listening to you.
Are you reading chat? This is kind of, I did kind of something like this on my show and it was a joke, but I'm being serious. Do we need an intervention? Because even your chat is saying you seem grumpy today and a lot lately.
I'm not.
This is someone that's never even talked, Michelle. You can say you're not, but this is what everyone is picking up. And Parasolo, I would love to. I even told her privately behind the scene that there is a show I would love to get her on in the universe. I would love to have her on there. But the problem, Parasolo, is all Michelle wants to do is sit there. She doesn't want to do anything. She used to go out with Noodles. She used to do things. She used to go outside of her apartment.
It's
she used
summer.
To sit on the porch. Yes, I know it's summer. You're supposed to take a bath twice a week in the summer. How's that working?
And I do. We still do that.
Oh.
Yeah, we still take a bath.
Oh, you take a bath twice a week?
Yeah, twice a week sometimes, depending on how hot and sweaty I am.
When's the first week you've taken a bath twice?
Can we just let's not keep this going because I know Michelle gets frustrated with this. I don't particularly disagree with her getting frustrated. She's always said that, summer, she said this for years, summer sucks for Michelle. She already said that.
Okay, so Michelle, I have an idea. Why don't you quit streaming for 2 months and just come back in the winter because nobody wants to sit and listen to you talk. Notice your panel, Michelle. It's me and Tiger up here out of sheer... never mind.
Galaxy Eyes is right about what she did say in short there.
What?
Cumby's killed Michelle's sunshine.
No, she doesn't twice a week. It's only once a week. I know, I get it. It's too hot to take a bath twice a week, so she's doing it once a week. We can only blame Cumby's for so long. At some point, Cumby's is going to become an excuse. So, Michelle, what you need to do, in my opinion, and I am not a therapist, I don't know, but if I was you, I would try to find another place to go. CVS, the other gas stations, the other local market that I looked up. I think there are 2 of them, Krista, that you said. According to Krista, there's several other places you could go. Dunkin' Donuts,
Mini Mart, but it's
McDonald's. It's the only one what?
With a seat outside.
Oh, well, you know the beautiful thing? Did you guys know that Michelle, in order for her to get to all those places, has an absolutely gorgeous park full of benches? She's actually shown it. So she has to walk through the park to get to those places, guys. So when she says she doesn't have a bench, hello. Gidgey, this has been going on as long as we've known Michelle has the ability to do well, but she never wants to put in the extra effort. Not going to knock you, Michelle, but it's true. Exactly. And you're right. And that's why I'm going to leave it alone. I'm not going to gang up on her because she's not going to change. The problem is she's going to get upset and she's going to be bored because nobody wants to come up on the panel and entertain everybody while she sits here in total silence and does absolutely nothing, has no ideas for shows. Every day, 10 o'clock, we turn the computer on and we sit here for 2 hours. We read chat and we let other people entertain. That's what happens. Call me a liar. I'm waiting for anyone in the chat to tell me I'm wrong.
And you also said is you would like Michelle to let all of her guests finish speaking first, so she'll let you speak. And I don't think that's unreasonable. She was
I'm done. Dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air, dead air.
Whatever. We need this stuff. The content. I understand that, guys. I get it. We do try to bring in other things in the show too, but sometimes
like what?
I think some things get lost.
What else do you bring to the show? Tell me what else you bring to the show. Don't make a statement and not back it up. Mary Beth has been here now 3 months, and she said I've heard of a lot of excuses here in the last 3 months that I've been here. So tell us what you want to bring. What other stuff are you bringing? I'm very fanatical.
I think right now, once the summer's over, Michelle gets a chance to cool down a little bit because it is
Michelle. Okay, the summer is here. Let's talk about today, tomorrow, this month. You can't say I'm going to do this and I'm going to do that because you know what? Last winter you told me you were going to take 2 baths once summer hit. You don't. So I'm going to leave that alone. But what I'm saying is she's not going to visit other panels.
Well,
Paris.
that's what Parasol suggested me going up on Local Queens.
Oh my God, Michelle, you won't even watch Noodles. You think? Tiger, take it over.
Michelle, what have you done to support Gidgey? You've never even been over there, have you?
She said she hates it. She said it's okay to make a video about me because I'm in the quote unquote lolcow universe. I swear to God, she said those exact words. I've got it clipped.
Michelle, but you want to be on her show. That's kind of a bit, Michelle, at the end of the day, you've got to start putting a bit of effort in. A bit more effort. More effort. Bit of it.
How about some? How about any effort? How about more effort than just sitting down in front of the computer and turning it on and praying to God everyone else entertains you?
It's not what I want.
How about we resell that? Hey, let's resell that Braille machine for the teeth.
That'd be a good idea.
We can put it back on eBay and sell it. That's a good idea, Galaxy. Damn good idea.
Michelle, do you know that is a good idea if you sell the Braille machine to go towards your teeth?
She's not listening to us.
I'm listening.
Michelle, we'll let Michelle run. We're going to be quiet and let Michelle. No, I'm not going to tell her. I'm going to let Michelle run her show. Michelle, show us what else you bring.
All right, Brain Dead coming up now. Hold on a minute.
And Brain Dead's not going to talk either. We're all going to sit here and listen to you.
Go ahead, Brain Dead. How you doing?
Brain Dead, hi. We're going to sit and listen to Michelle right now. She's going to run the show.
Well, actually, I want to see how he's doing first.
Oh no, he wants to see you run the show too. Trust me, I know he's doing great, Michelle. He's fine.
Yeah, wonderful. Go ahead, Michelle.
Well, there's not much to really say.
Michelle, it's your show. If none of us were up here, what would you be? No, she doesn't listen to any of the voices on the panel, nor the voices in her head. Mary Beth, I love you.
What? Now, Michelle is just putting the voices on the panel.
Mary Beth, I fucking love Mary. Mary Beth needs to be a fucking mod. Holy shit, she's gonna fit in great. Solo, not me.
Yeah, I do listen to the panel.
So Paris Solo, yeah, I was expecting Michelle to. Yeah, she doesn't go to Chris Bliss's, she doesn't go to Krista's, she doesn't go to Noodles, but she wants to come on mine. Fuck that. She doesn't give any. She doesn't even leave comments. Like for me, yeah, I miss a lot of shit. But you know what I do? You know what I do for Noodles? I always go in. I put a comment. You know what I do for Buff Parrot? Someone that shows up on your panel. That the only way I know them is from their work they've done on your show. But when I see them post something, I go and say nice job or great. Give them that extra little comment to boost it. I do that for you, Michelle. Because they support you, and I know you won't do it.
So Michelle,
you don't support anyone, Michelle, that you don't care for. You don't support Noodles. You don't support Krista. You don't support Ebony doesn't stream. You don't support anybody
I'm stepping out
else.
for a second.
Brad, what about Brad? What about Brad?
I don't know. I'm speechless right now. All right. How about that for an answer? Sounds like you're unintentionally she's getting you frustrated. Yeah. Everyone else, I do support you. I support everybody as best I can. Let me just try to clear whatever is in my mind that's making me upset, besides the fact it's been a very hot summer, and try to get my life together the way it's supposed to be. I feel stressed out because of, it's been very warm. Everybody know that. Everybody know about the company side of it. I'll leave that one alone. It does take away a lot of my thunder. I'm not crying, trust me. I'm just getting frustrated. I talk with you guys in the lounge once in a while. I think I know what it is. It's a good classic depression. It's just Michelle does get like that during the summer months. You already know that. It's not like Michelle doesn't tell you guys. She's trying to deal with something she doesn't like, which is very hot weather, and wants to try to stay active. But unfortunately, she's also lonely once in a while too. How did I run the deal for real off of Discord? I didn't even do anything to the deal for real on Discord. I didn't even really talk to him much. I mean, how can you run somebody off of Discord when I didn't do anything to that person? I understand that, Nads. I get that. Um, I didn't even come back in yet. I just don't know what to say anymore.
All right. So, Michelle, let me explain to you how this is gonna work, Michelle. Let me explain to you how this is gonna work. You're gonna get people that are gonna strike your Discord, not strike where it's gonna hurt you, but people are gonna leave your Discord. People are gonna stop coming over here, Michelle. You got to do some damage
Are
control.
you trying to cause me to have anxiety problems now, Noodles? My Discord isn't even in violation of compliance of the rules of to Discord or the violations of YouTube policy. I mean, to say that you're going to encourage people to cause such harm isn't exactly.
I never said that. I never said that. I was telling you to do some damage control, and that was it. And I'm not, Michelle. I'm not against you, Michelle. I try very hard to work with you and to help you out and all this stuff. But that I foresee this, Michelle.
Right. David, as I do my best to get things done. I mean, yeah, I'm upset that I got Gidgy mad yesterday on Saturday. I'm sorry about that. But I mean, like I said, she knows that something was wrong. Because yet, I ask people to give me help and try to sort out a few things. And they're like, no, we're not going to help you with a petition. No, we're not going to help you reach out to chemical funds. No, we're not going to help you with those areas. So I get stuck sitting here feeling stuck. That's what I got upset about on Saturday.
All right, I'm telling you that you're not stuck, Michelle. And, I think everyone's trying to tell you that. And they're trying to help you.
Well, the tarot cards even told Michelle that. The problem is Michelle keeps getting stuck in this circle jerk, pretty much from her own mindset.
Okay, well, I can see that. I can see how your channel's turning into nothing but everyone kind of feeling like you're not doing enough. They're expecting more from you, etc. Right? It's stressful. But Michelle, I'm telling you, it's an easy fix, and you got to do some damage control. Yeah, what's up? All right, ready?
Oh, I'm glad you like the Lummy Show. I try really hard to do a good job on those. And Michelle tries to be a good sidekick on that show, too. Thank you for the follow. Much appreciated over here. Where's that button? Right there.
Okay. Yep. So, Michelle, I'm just trying to say, I think we need to do some damage control. We have to work on this, and no one's trying to hurt you. All right, we're trying to help. And you asked for help, Michelle, and these people are devoted to you. It's a very powerful thing, Michelle, to get people from all over the world that don't even know each other, Michelle, to devote their time to you every day. You realize that, right? That's a humongous power move that you got. Most people can't even get people to recognize them on the street, Michelle, or even help them out with fucking anything like that. These people are bending over backwards for you, Michelle.
Well, like I said, as I said, summer is not my favorite time. First of all, I have said that every year since I started. It wasn't always the case.
So I'm going to speak for everyone. I think this is what's going on. I think that people feel like they can help you, Michelle, right? And now they're starting to realize that you don't want the help. And they spent a lot of time here, devoted a lot of time to helping you, and they don't want to hate you, Michelle. You know how easy it is to hate someone on social media? You know how easy that is? It's so fucking easy, Michelle. You got to do some damage control, I'm telling you.
Yeah. So the question is, let me ask you, you've been watching the show long enough. Why exactly is it I'm depressed? What exactly started that? What?
You're a fragile person, all right? You want certain things, and you're kind of disappointed with the way the world is. Michelle, I got used to it a long time ago. You for some strange reason haven't. I don't know if that's a good trait or a bad one, but like it seems like you haven't given up on humanity, and humanity's knocking at your door trying to help you, and you're just ignoring it. It's fucking weird. Like Michelle, this is something that does not happen. People like you, Michelle, and I've seen this, get fucking beat the fuck up on social media, Michelle. Like torn apart. You realize what they wanted to do to you, Michelle? They wanted to turn you into Cyrax.
Oh, yeah, I know.
They wanted to destroy you. You realize that? You realize the people that are here, Michelle, that are willing to fucking, Michelle, you gotta do damage control. Please trust me. Please trust me, Michelle.
No, I understand that. I get you. But, like, what do we do? I mean, that's the question that I keep asking myself every day.
All right. First, I want you to tell me that you trust me. Please, just tell me. Just a little bit. Tell me you trust me a little bit, Michelle.
I do trust you.
Okay. This weekend, I'm coming to pick you up. All right. We're gonna do the whole friggin' thing with the friggin' AC unit. We're gonna drive you out to Manhattan. We're gonna do video after video, right? We're gonna upload them. We're gonna edit them. Do whatever you gotta do, right? We're gonna post them. We're gonna put hashtags on them. We're gonna do all that crap. Plus, we're gonna do an IRL in Manhattan. We're gonna get you a couple drinks, maybe hang out, maybe get a hot dog or something like that. You can do some reviews. And Michelle, we're gonna live stream the whole goddamn thing, and we're gonna do vertical. All right.
Well, I don't really know about hashtags because I don't use hashtags, but I do use the regular tags when I can.
Promise me that you'll do vertical, please.
Well, I usually do vertical, but the problem is YouTube seems to really act weird when I use their software to do vertical. That's one reason I have to use Studio Restream my own vertical.
Well, we're not going to do that. We're going to use vertical from YouTube.
It is vertical. It's just no software program.
Okay, so we're gonna do the vertical on YouTube, right? And we're gonna do it all night, all right? And we will have you back in Winstead, Connecticut, early in the morning or late at night, Michelle, whatever it is, right? And we're gonna get you feeling like you succeeded at something, right? People love you again. Worth talking about again. Worth coming over to see. We can switch over to members only when we do certain things. Michelle, there's so much we can do.
Well, I don't have a problem with some of that, Noodles. I really don't have a problem with that. But I don't always want to stream 24 hours a day either. So,
Michelle, listen, you're a very talented person, in my opinion. You're more talented than me. You're better than me, in my opinion. Okay? I think you're worth more than I am. I think you're funnier than me. I think you're everything that I want to be. You are that. And I truly believe that, Michelle. I think you are worth $1 million. Right? I had to allow someone to help me, Michelle. Right? And without that person, Michelle, I wouldn't have a channel right now.
Right. Well, the thing, I still would like to know is where exactly did the depression come from? And I know we mentioned some service things, but I don't think it's just surface.
You're not going to like this. You're not going to like this. Your mental illness. It's your mental illness, Michelle. You're mentally ill. Right? Sorry.
No, I definitely do suffer from depression, yes. But the question is, where did it come from?
Michelle, you were born fucked up. I don't know. You were born fucked up. You got a mental illness.
I don't think it's strictly it was born that way. I think something happened in her life that maybe she doesn't quite know what it is.
Michelle, shitty things happen to me in my life, and I'm not, I deal with it too, Michelle. Michelle, you're
Marianne
crazy.
Michelle did try to get a therapist, but unfortunately, they never got back to her with setting up an appointment after she was referred. She called them. And also, Michelle can go into BetterHelp. It's $69 a week, but we were worried about the money, if there would be enough to pay for a year of therapy. It's $69 a week. I still think she should do it.
Okay. Well, Michelle, it's up to you, Michelle. You do whatever you want in life. But I'm telling you right now that you have something very, very special that people wish they had, Michelle. And I think you are wasting it. You are wasting it 100%. Every day that goes by, Michelle, everyone here is dying. No one's getting younger. Everyone here is getting sicker and sicker as the day goes on,
No,
Michelle.
I know that.
And you are squandering this opportunity, Michelle. I really do believe that. And I don't think you realize what you have. Just let it happen, Michelle. No one's gonna fuck you up, Michelle. Those people that did that to you, Michelle, are gone. They're fucking gone, Michelle. They were gonna fuck you up beyond belief.
First of all, I do wonder what happened to Michelle. Obviously, something happened that caused her to hate summer so much, and I don't think it's the heat. I mean, your father treated you good and as a teenager, you used to have great summertime fun, but something went wrong somewhere, and I'm not sure exactly what. Besides, I do know the hearing is a problem. That's obvious. That's a major part of it. But that's a problem that was developing over many years, and it just now she's going to get a specialist to see her ears on the 18th of August. But it's going to be very hard to get Michelle out of that hole. I don't have any problem with therapy, Krista. I said that. I called the recommended places that Community Health and Wellness gave me, and right now, the one that does telehealth, unfortunately, never got back to me yet to schedule an appointment for an intake, which would have been through telehealth. I don't know what's going on. Call them again this afternoon. Yeah. I did call them back. They didn't return my call a second time after she asked me if I was living in Connecticut, and I said yes. Started changing 60 elements on ovens is so complex. Oh, in a complex, okay. 60 heating elements? Did they have a massive power surge? That's a huge number. Well, congratulations, Bradley. I'm happy for you. Really, I am. I think Bradley kind of understands sometimes what it's like with the show. Sometimes I come up with a great show, and some days it's just plain blah. And that's just the way it is. I try to put my best foot forward. But I mean,
so
people.
what's Michelle? What's going to make you not depressed? Like getting out and doing something? I'm going to be honest with you. I think that's what it is. I think you need to get out and do something. I think you need to realize that the world is bigger than just fucking that shithole Cumberland Farms. And I think you have to realize that there's people out there that wanna experience life with you, Michelle. And I'm telling you, I'm one of you. I'm one of them. I can't imagine life without you, Michelle. I thought about it the other day, and I'm like, what am I doing with this? I was looking at myself, and I'm like, you're hanging out with this woman that is this kind of like underground like icon, right? And you don't even realize it, and it's like, Michelle, no one else can do this. You got all these people that, Galaxy Eyes can't do it, Moose can't do it, Grizz can't do it. I can't do it. You can do it, Michelle.
I understand that.
Michelle, you're better than you think you are, right? And you listen to a bunch of people that are fucking upset over dumb crap. Everyone's here riding your fucking train, Michelle. I'm riding your train.
What do you think about Gitchy's comment?
Michelle, do you know how privileged you are to even have Gidgey around?
Yeah, I know that.
I don't think you understand that. And you have these people that are supposedly the worst human beings on YouTube that treat you fucking very well. They fucking bend over backwards for it. No one has that, Michelle. Nobody. You have to realize that, Michelle. It's like, it blows my mind. You are so fucking lucky, man. Michelle, you should be happy as hell. Your pussy should be dripping, Michelle.
It is. It is.
Michelle, damage control. Now, I'm telling you, Michelle, I can't do it for you. I can help you out, but I cannot do the damage control, Michelle. We have to come up with a strategy, and you can't go through this autistic fit where you lose track of it. We have to focus on this, Michelle. Tiger Kitty's fucking drained, man. All these women that help you, Michelle, their pussies are starting to crack. There's no wetness there anymore, Michelle.
Well, we don't. I don't know. I don't even know really what the problem is. Well, let me try to analyze it for you. Yes or no questions, Michelle, and I think you can answer this, and I would know if you're lying, so don't try lying to me. Is the heat the main problem? Well, it don't help. No, it doesn't help.
So we're going to fix that this weekend, Michelle. We're going to fix it.
So now let's go through the next thing. Is it Cumberland Farm specifically? No.
Yes, it is Cumberland. Yes, it is. Yes, it absolutely is. And again, you live in this bubble. I get it, Michelle. But Michelle, this YouTube stuff that you do is your opportunity. This is your ticket, Michelle, to get out of that fucking bubble and realize that this world wants you to partake in it, participate, Michelle. Cumberland Farms is for trash. You are not trash, Michelle. Trust me.
Well, I'm still kind of a bit crossed over the Dunkin' Donuts experience, too, because I don't even know exactly what we did at Dunkin' Donuts to even piss them off in Greenwich, which really...
Michelle, you realize that, here's the truth, all right? I never talk like this, Michelle, and I've never, ever fucking, I really don't get like this, but I was willing to beat the fuck out of someone, okay, because of you. I was willing to fucking beat someone up because of you. And I don't do that, Michelle. There are people here, Michelle, that, again, they don't want to hear about the friggin' hot or whatever. We get it's hot. We're all dealing with that. There are people here, Michelle, that go to bat for you every day. And they do it for me, Michelle. They do it for me. They do it for a lot of people here. And if you want to go back to what it originally was, you got to tell us, Michelle. And what that originally was you were open for attack, you were being brutalized, you were being taken advantage of, and you had no one here.
That's one of the reasons why Michelle also withdrew, is because after coming, she just realized that she wasn't even accepted in her own community anymore. I'm talking about the city. I'm not talking about this community. She was afraid that after that, no one in this town would ever appreciate her ever again.
Well, Michelle, how about this? If we are going to talk about this, and it's going to be a part of your life, let's turn it into something, okay? Let's turn it into a sob story documentary. Let's do it. Okay?
I'd like to go ahead and just talk to the people at Cumberland Farms in person at the management office in Massachusetts and explain my side of the story to them.
Michelle, there would be nothing more in life than loving to watch you see you try to do that. I would love you. I would love to see that. You want to do that? Let's make that happen.
I'd like to, but that's completely the opposite direction of where you live. It's in Massachusetts.
Can I get that small coffee, milk and sugar, please? Michelle, there's a guy that hangs out over here, Michelle. Okay, he's homeless, and he's got a homeless cat. You want to see the cat?
Yeah, I'll look at the cat.
You want to see the homeless cat?
Yeah, where's the cat?
Okay. So thank you. So, Michelle, then you got to put me on full screen. You got to put me on full screen. Yo, what's up, man? You remember me?
I am.
That's right. Okay, but I have my friend right now. She's in. Michelle, say hello.
How you doing?
So she's in Winsted, Connecticut. She has a cat, Rusty, and I was like, "Oh, dude, this guy's got a fucking cat. Show her the cat." All right, awesome. Here you go, Michelle.
Yeah, he's big too, like Rusty. Looks kind of more pronounced stripes than Rusty.
How old's the cat? A year old, Michelle.
How heavy is he?
How heavy is he? Maybe like 10 pounds.
Oh, so he's physically smaller than Rusty.
Yeah.
Like half the size of Rusty.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
And this is all out on I think we're on Broadway or something like that. Yeah. So Michelle, what I'm saying, thank you, bro. What I'm saying, Michelle, is you can come out here and do this stuff. Michelle?
Yeah, I heard you.
You can come meet the homeless cat. You can show people you interacting with the homeless cat, Michelle.
Well, when if the homeless cat would ever want to come back to Connecticut? Oh, Jesus. I'm sure he's not really homeless in a way. He's got a community, Michelle. We just don't want to take him out of his community. Yeah, I used to do more things. Let's go back to probably why we started hating summers. Like, you said, it goes back a ways. What exactly caused your summers to go meh?
I know what made your summers go mad. Your depressing mental health issues, Michelle. Your mental health issues are getting worse and worse every year. It happens to me. When I get depressed, Michelle, it's harder to get depressed when your body doesn't work correctly.
Fine, I'll call BetterHelp this afternoon anyway, because the other therapist never got back to me. Just call the other one first, Michelle. And then we'll see if we can get them to at least agree to meet up with you. There's got to be a way to get through to their office. You called their office. You left a message. You returned the phone calls that they left you, and they didn't get back to you.
The homeless cat, Michelle. Homeless cat in Manhattan. I know where it is, Michelle. No one else does. No one else knows about the homeless cat. All right. This guy travels with like 3,000 things, Michelle, on a bicycle. You can interview the guy. You can meet the homeless cat. You can put out fucking tons of videos. You can make fucking money. And when you do make money, Michelle, maybe you can come back, feed the homeless cat with that money. People will give you more.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, Michelle never said she was against therapy. She has been asking for therapy for years. Now she found out the insurance plan does have a couple participating therapists.
Yeah.
What I would do, Michelle, is why don't you go back on Anthem's website and look for therapists as well, because you might find one.
Yeah, I'm gonna verify it.
PsychologyToday.com magazine. Yeah, Michelle, she can also look on her insurance plan to see which ones are in network as well. Well, I mean, let's remember what me and Carmen and you said last night. Most likely, you said Monday was just going to be a kind of a crappy show. It's because there's things that we have to sort through, which we haven't even begun to sort through everything yet. All right, so why don't we just go ahead and just wrap it up, since really I don't have a lot to cover right now. I try to do a good show, and then I try just to put a good face on it. But I think that the sad truth is that well, I didn't actually end yet, but so what are we doing today and this afternoon? Anything? I don't know. You want to talk about it, Michelle? You just talk and they listen. As I know there are things you want to say. No, because everybody thinks it's all BS anyway. That's just it. Um, I don't know. Well, let's just get the blessings in anyway. Thank you, everybody that watched. We're up to 30 plus people. And I know Michelle's hurting emotionally. even if she doesn't able to fully conceptualize it. There's things going on in her heart or spirit. I mean, when I was okay, I used to have a lot of things going on when I would be in.
All right, one more question before I leave, Michelle. All right.
Oh my goodness, she wants to
Am I bullying you or something like that to come to New York City? Do you not want to come here?
No, I don't mind going to New York City. But I remember one time you were joking, saying you wanted me to pay for all the gas and stuff all the time, and I do. But then,
Michelle, here's the deal. I got a PayPal, Michelle. I got a Cash App. You make money. If you feel the need, Michelle, please dig deep into your fucking account. Send me $25, $50, whatever you want to pay for gas, Michelle.
I usually pay for it at the pump.
And you make $700, Michelle. I don't expect it from you, but as a non-Jew, I think you should probably, give me a couple bucks, Michelle.
As a wannabe Jew, I'm going to tell you right now that if Noodles is carrying your ass anywhere, it's a minimum of $25 to come to your door. There's no way I
already know
as
that.
much as he is okay, then why are you even bringing it up? Come on, you're better than that. Don't bring up the money. Noodles is worth $100 every time he comes to see you, period, end of discussion. He always lets you stream. He doesn't stream. He punches up the donos for you. He cheerleads for you. He takes you to show things. Noodles, don't ever bring up money in Noodles because nobody likes that, right? Nobody likes that. But Michelle, you need to be raw right now and be honest. You've got an audience right now. Don't fucking end like a pussy. You need to tell us what the fuck is going on with you, and you need to be honest. We deserve it, Michelle.
Well, I'm not totally sure what's going on.
Well, figure it out. We're listening. I'm going to drop down and I'm going to let you talk because this is your platform. Lumi, you said Michelle had a lot to fucking say. We all want to hear it and we deserve it. We have put years into this shit. And we are not going to sit and watch it fall down in flames. So, Michelle, please take it away. We are all listening.
I'm trying to come up with. I'm trying to figure out how to explain it, but I'm not sure if it's easy to explain.
Okay, let's talk about Cumberland Farms. Let's start there. That's the one that you're afraid to talk about, Jojo. I love you. That's the one you're afraid to talk about is Cumberland Farms. You think, and that's where this all started. Tiger's right. Let's call an ace an ace. You didn't get depressed until you got kicked the fuck out of Cumberland Farms.
Right. That's true.
Right. So the summer has nothing to do with it. The summer's your easy excuse that you try to use every year to get out of doing shit. You do that every year. We've all seen it. Right. So it has nothing to do with the summer. Now, I do believe that you are a little bit irritable and cranky because you don't have an AC. And I think that if you just bragged all of us that you're getting $600 this month, you should buy a fucking portable AC. Just saying.
But we were supposed to use some money for the teeth. Michelle was told it over and over again.
But as much as you're getting, I think Tiger and I both agreed and told you, and so did Noodles, and so did Jim and I, that you should go ahead. I mean, first of all, in my opinion, you should have taken the free AC that Noodles was trying to give you. But you didn't want that because that was a project you probably would have had to spend $20 to make it work. You want whatever you want, buy whatever you want. We all agree. We all give you our blessing. Everyone agrees. Go buy the $300 roll-around AC that you want. Figure it out. Buy it, get it over with, and stop fucking complaining about it. Nobody wants to turn on a show and listen to, I'm tired, I'm hot, I'm miserable, I don't have any money, my bill. Guess what? That's
I didn't say any of that on the show.
Michelle,
or at least make a show out of it. At least make it fucking
exactly. Make it funny. And Michelle, you may think you didn't say that. Ask your chat if that's what they get when they watch you. That's all we get, Michelle, for the past week. All it has been is poor, pathetic me. I don't want to talk. I don't want to move. I don't want to do anything. I don't want to go anywhere. I don't want to do anything.
First of all, Michelle didn't say she didn't want to go anywhere. She was saying she didn't want to be gone for more than a day because she's worried about her cat. He's 14 years old.
Michelle, you don't leave for more than an hour. That's the problem. Noodles has offered to come over every single weekend, I think for the past 2 months, if I'm not mistaken. And you have come up with an excuse not to do it every single weekend. And the excuses are getting stupider and stupider, by the way.
Yeah, like Michelle, I really feel like maybe I'm like bullying you into something. Like I'm starting to feel that. I feel like you gotta be honest with me, Michelle. Is it like do I smell bad? Like what is it? Do you not want me to be part of your channel? I don't get it. You gotta tell me, Michelle.
Me too, Michelle. I get it. I wish someone would offer me a free fucking AC. I have central AC, but shit, I would still take a free one. I mean, it was brand fucking new. He showed it to us. It was gorgeous. It was. And you're right.
I saw the one AC he had. He didn't even have the side flanges on it. How was
Michelle, you know how much those side flanges would have been to buy at Home Depot? I think they were $2.50 each. So there's $5, and then the cord or whatever, there's another $10. So for $15, you could have had a window unit in your kitchen right now. Come at me.
That means 2 buckets of water to dump. I mean,
oh my God, that's 2 buckets of water to dump to keep yourself cool for only $15. Yeah, Michelle, you'll never make it make sense. You passed up the free air conditioner so you could spend hundreds of dollars on a different air conditioner. Go ahead, do what you need to do, but quit bitching about it and quit fucking talking about it. Nobody wants to hear it. We are sick of listening to you complain. And if you think you don't complain, Michelle, you are sadly mistaken. It is all you fucking do. Everything. Michelle, you started the show so great. You were talking about how beautiful your arms were, right? You were complimenting. That's what we want. We want to hear you compliment. We love it when you compliment yourself and talk about how gorgeous you are and what awesome arms you have and great muchachas you have. That's the Michelle we love.
Right. And Michelle was trying to do that this morning. And then whatever set it off again.
Nothing, Michelle. That's just it. Nothing. Nobody even came up. That's just it. You hadn't even had anyone up on the panel, and it just went down.
She's feeling.
You turn me
right?
on.
And when she feels stressed, it brings on her depression. And when she gets depressed, she starts harping on things.
Right, just like the rest of us. Yeah, if you're sick of hearing us, listen. If you're sick of it, go away, Grizz. I get it. I know you're speaking the truth. But this woman wants to put herself on YouTube, and she wants to think that it's normal to ask to come be on my show when she sits there like a fucking sloth. I'm sorry. I'm gonna talk about it. I love Michelle, but she's not doing herself any favors at this point. Look, I'm done trying to change her. I know she's still only going to take a bath once a week. I know that all the disgusting habits are never going to change. I'm past all that. I've listened to you all. I know I'm not going to change her. But what I will step in and do is say she is obviously depressed right now, and it is not okay. I don't want to change her. I don't give a shit. Live in filth. Live however you want to live, Michelle. But you got to get out of this funk because it is killing you, in my opinion. It's definitely killing your flame. I mean, normally when I would turn you on, you would have this spark about you. You would hold your head up high. You would be, feel confident and proud of yourself. And now all we see is the bottom of your head, Michelle. That's all we see or the top of your head, excuse me. When you're looking down, reading chat, begging for someone to give you a morsel of good news that you can hang on to instead of what everyone in chat is saying. And nobody wants that. All right, I get it.
Listen, I gotta find this there. I gotta try to call the office again for the telehealth
I get it.
one that's in my network. Grizz. I will try to call them after the show.
Okay, that is great. That is something I think you need to do.
When we originally did say that we were going to try to use BetterHelp, which we still can.
But I agree. I think you should look at your network a little bit. And we can talk about that off. I really wish you talked to Gemini, who's given you so many resources. Courtney was in chat and she told you. I actually think, and I could be wrong, but I think it is Courtney who said that 2 years ago to you. Somebody put it in chat 2 years ago, and I personally looked it up and found out it absolutely was Psychology Today, a great website. But I promise you, Michelle, somebody put that in your chat either a year and a half to 2 years ago, and I think it was her. She may not remember that, but I do because I'm the one that pulled up the website.
Yeah.
So this is information you've been given, and I don't want anybody, I want you to deal with all that, right? But what I would love to see is just you getting back to at least being happy again. You're not happy. And I didn't know you were still here. Sorry. I remember. But Michelle, you need to find that happiness. And look, I'm going to be brutally honest with you. Cumberland Farms is never going to let you back. They're not. They don't want to talk to you. If you pulled up to their corporate office, they wouldn't let you in. They'd call the police. Come on. Michelle, they have no desire to talk to you. You are nothing more. Even as loyal and as good of a customer as you were, they're just looking at one problem with parents that they don't want to fuck with. You involve a child and someone's parents.
Guys. All right, look. Okay. I still want closure. And I don't mean an empty page in an email. I want them to physically put something on that page.
You're not going to get it. You're not going to get it. I'm going to tell you right now, Michelle, you're not going to get it. They have written you off. They probably have you blocked. You could probably send them all the emails you want. Cumberland Farms kicked Michelle out because she gave a business card that had her Chatterbait link marked out with a marker, but you could still see it to an underage young man. The young man's parents got a hold of the card and went fucking apeshit. Cumberland Farms walked up to Michelle after she had finished her lunch and said, hey, we've asked you before not to pass your business cards out. She says they never asked her. They said they did. I called them personally and talked to the manager and
the manager even had the nerve to tell you that they already saw Michelle as a freak beforehand because of the bombing incident that was threatened.
Yeah. They didn't bring up the bombing incident at all, but they did say that, look, Michelle, I've said it before. You stand almost 6 feet tall. You're a big stature woman with elf ears. You stand out. That's just you, and I love that about you. Don't ever change that. So, yes, you are memorable. But Cumberland Farms, I promise, you're never going back. They're not going to give you closure. They're not going to talk to you. As far as they are concerned, you are exactly whatever that manager said, a freak that's been coming in for years that they'd rather not have. It sucks. They're assholes and they're fucking lost because you were an amazing customer to them. But Michelle, you got to move on. They're not going to let you back. Oh, my depression is always hid behind happiness. The funnier I am, the more depressed I am.
Nobody, I got Chatterbait some time ago because Skynet suggested it.
It doesn't matter. Look, she did Chatterbait for. There were people here before. The reason that I got so involved and Noodles got so involved and Tiger got so involved and Jen is because they put an end to that. That wasn't me. That was Tiger and Noodles that took care of that.
Yeah, we know that. We both know that. Michelle knows. I know that.
And I am mentally ill. So I am mentally ill. But what I see is my friend hurting. And I can't. Yeah, of course you can call in. Yeah, please. Michelle, can you send, or Tiger, can you send Forever Conscious Research the link in DM? Who the heck is Skynet?
Yeah.
I missed that.
Tiger has it. I don't even know what he...
Michelle, Tiger will take care of it. So once you come up Forever, I'm going to drop because I actually need to do some work for my job. But Michelle, you've got to realize that Cumberland Farms, they're not going to let you back. They're not going to communicate with you. They want nothing to do with you. The way that manager spoke about you, the way that... Oh, he has the link. Okay, perfect.
So,
the way
would
that
you like
manager
a copy of the link,
you.
too, if you'd like to come up? I mean, this, in a way, would make a good show topic, if you think about it. I mean...
No, Michelle, this isn't a good show. This is definitely not a good show. This isn't a show anybody wants. Courtney, you're a sweetheart. You're always such a nice... Look, you know, when I say the girls, my girls, you know exactly who I'm talking about, Courtney, and you're one of them. You guys are just so awesome. There's so many really amazing women. And yeah, if Skynet hadn't have pushed the you should do Chatterbait, Michelle has told us some pretty rancid things behind the scenes about what Skynet and they did and told her. And so, yeah, that's why, listen, I listened to the victim, and the victim told me that she was told to do this, and that is not okay. The fact that I've seen Michelle's junk will forever haunt me.
Yeah, well, that wasn't really the most enjoyable part of our life either.
Hey, you know what? Fuck them.
It's all those years, the dark years from 2017 through 2019.
Oh, Michelle, don't ever... You know what? Don't regret it. You did it. You have a beautiful body. I will say that. You
I know
have a
that.
beautiful body. Oh, sorry. Okay. Forgive me. Could you imagine having sex with Michelle? Baby, you are so fine. Yeah, I know. Baby, I want to... Yeah, I know.
Yeah, it was kind of also emotionally kind of stupid too, but you know, he was saying like I'm making all this money. I didn't make any money on it. What, $5?
The reason they thought you could make all this money is they wanted to make you a freak. That was their goal.
I know.
As you told us. Yes, Humbies is the reason we're having the dark months. Yes.
That's what we
Humbies will
call
be
those
forever
the dark
known as
years.
the dark months, but I just don't want it to turn into years. She is just so hung up on the Cumberland Farms. We got to figure out how to let that go. There are so many other places you could go. By the way, have you seen the dono link?
Is he actually here?
Did you know you can give super chats at Super Thing? Oh, now I want to have sex with Michelle just to hear it.
Hi, Brian PC. How you doing?
Isn't he called Cash Cow? Isn't that what you called him? Your pay pig?
No. What? I didn't say that to Brian PC.
We love Brian PC. He's amazing. And
yeah,
his wife
Brian
are good
PC's
people.
a wonderful person. Absolutely.
Yep. So is Mojo. So is Forever Conscious.
Everybody
so
is.
Galaxy.
Yes, I
so
agree.
is Para. All right. I'm going to drop down and let Forever come up and talk and share their story. But I want you to talk to us, and I want you to tell us how you're going to move past Cumberland Farms, because it's time to open some light in that head of yours that is so dark and feeling like you are not enough or that your community is against you. Michelle, it was two stupid people at Cumberland Farms, a manager and assistant manager, that didn't have the brains put together to string a fucking sentence together. I should know. I talked to them. And no offense, their district manager, she wasn't much better. So look, these are a bunch of idiots that pass judgment on you. They'll have to pay for theirs when their day of reckoning comes. Don't worry about it. Karma's a bitch, and karma is real. So I want you to dig.
See, I can set up for that, but I'm not going to be able to have the Google Meet pin open at the same time because of the way the closed captions.
Drop this. I'm going to drop and switch to Discord.
Okay. That's what I'm going to do. Hold on a second, guys. Let me just get over to Discord, the thing. Alright, so let's see. Discord app. Oh. Okay. So FC, I'm on the Discord app. What do you want to talk to lounge? Do you want to talk in private in a DM voice chat? I'm gonna change this. No. Oh wait. Wait. Don't change the settings. Oh, I got it. Okay, just fix it on the screen first. I love you got the Gloria Estefan CD cover on your screen. Discord app. Alright, there we go. That's better. They still gotta adjust it though. Yeah, you're fine. So sad. So let's see. I don't see any dots on my screen yet. I'm looking. Did you turn on the notifications so you'll hear when people? Yeah, you gotta turn that on. The stuff is silent right now. Well, set the vocal. Okay. All right. First of all, oh wait, I don't want it in my profile. Shoot, screwed up. Gotta turn off the do not disturb, Michelle. All right, I gotta find out how to do that. Oh, here. Click on the little thumbnail. You really hate these eyesight of mine. Oh, I know. The eyesight sucks, doesn't it? And I got it. Okay, so turn it on to status. I don't want to change the profile. Turn this one on. Okay, change that to. No. I don't want to edit the profile. Get back. Go back. Okay. Over here. Alright, you got it. I keep losing my cursor on the bottom of the screen for some reason. Slowly track it down there. Alright, you want to change it to online. Okay, but there's some reason that's still not turning on the microphone. Go to settings. Alright, Mel, can you answer the call? Sure. Hello, how you doing? Michelle,
Hey, Michelle.
Yeah, how you doing? Can you hear me?
Yeah, Michelle, can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, hold on, I'm sorry. I had your stream on. How have you been? It's been a long time since we spoke.
Yeah, I know.
I know you're going through some troubles over there. Yeah, I'm sorry to hear what happened at Cumbies.
It's definitely Cumbies was definitely a kick to the privates. Just true, it has been.
Yeah. Did you happen to see? Well, first off, I agree with everyone else that there's no chance in hell they're ever going to let you in again, given what happened. I only know like surface level what happened, and it sounds really bad. And so, in my opinion, Michelle, I would just drop it. Be thankful there weren't any legal charges involved, and just go about your day and forget about Cumberland Farms. As kind of we were talking in the chat, you had your closure. It's not like a lover's relationship. The closure is that you're not allowed back there. And Cumberland Farms corporate offices are not going to touch this with a 10-foot pole. And if, you don't want to put yourself in a worse situation when, you're out of it and, you're all set now. You know what I'm saying? Like, just walk away from it. Now, I don't even know all the details of everything that happened, but I have an idea. And, not good, Michelle. Not good.
No, I said, it's not just Cumberland Farms, but I mean, like I said, there's other things too. It's just that I feel like I'm not getting anywhere. if that makes any sense. That's part of it. I don't feel like I'm getting anywhere in life. I feel like I'm reached the
With
point where I'm stuck.
zombies? With what you mean with
Everything.
life in general or Cumberland Farms thing?
In life in general. I feel like
Yeah, but Michelle, you've been. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
well, I was just saying, is this? It seems weird, but that's really what I feel like. I feel like I'm stuck. I'm trying to kind of clean that so you can see me. Okay. Because like, I mean, I got all this. I mean, my local supports. Okay. I tried to get a case manager. Oh, I'm sorry, you can't get one because the Board of Education Services for the Blind doesn't have any volunteers to help you with everyday stuff. You can't get a regular case manager because you're not involved with DMS, Department of Mental Health and Addiction Services. We think you're capable of doing a lot of stuff on your own, which is true.
Michelle, you know, like you've had an army of people around you trying to help you for years. I tried helping you, get a new place. I tried offering to to pay for
I remember
moving
that, yeah.
services and all sorts of stuff. You've had help for years, like ready and waiting. Noodles has been over backwards to help you. Everyone here, like the panel. I mean, I haven't been around for a year or two, but it's like you've had support. Like Noodles said earlier, like you should consider yourself very lucky you got the support you do. And if you want change in your life, you've got to accept help, and you've got to be okay with certain things changing. That's the only way it's going to work. And I'm sorry, I'm not going to coddle you and just say, oh yeah, no, you can't get in for counseling or mental health or this or that, because I know you can. Yeah. I know you can. I tried to get you to fill out applications. You wouldn't even fill out applications. Just
Michelle already made it clear some time ago. She doesn't want to rent. She wants to own, and now she may be able to do it.
You got to be reasonable, Michelle. You got to be reasonable. Yes, Stan is a saint. I love Stan. Stan too. Stan, TK's been there, and Gigi. I mean, like you've got a freaking army behind you and have for so long. And, Michelle, you got to be reasonable. You can't own in your situation, but you absolutely can go to a place and rent cheaper and get on assistance and pocket more money every month. But, we've been over this. I don't even feel like talking about this because it's such a waste of time. Like, I'm just being honest. But the one thing I do want to recommend to you, and I don't know if you saw, I left a comment on your, why am I depressed video or whatever it was, and I'm getting some static. You hearing feedback? Anybody else hearing feedback?
No, I'm not getting static on this. I mean, technically the audio. Oh, maybe you're hearing my fans blowing because the system uses a different filter for the Discord than the noise cancellation of OBS.
All right, I don't know. Anyways, it is what it is. But yeah, I mean, Para, I'm with you. I wish she lived on the first floor too. I mean, she absolutely needs that. And the problem, Michelle, I've told you this for years. There's going to come a time, and it happened actually. You had your injury, and you couldn't go back home because you couldn't get upstairs. Like that was like a defining moment that even then didn't motivate you after you healed to go and want to move to like a first floor apartment. And first off, I think, you should get the hell away from that asshole landlord. I mean, we all know who he is. I mean, he's just milking you. I mean, for a horrible living, I don't even want to get into it. This is like a conversation that'll drive me out of my mind because it's a useless conversation. So let's just move on. Anyways, one of the things I wanted to share with you, did you see my response to your depression video? You may not have seen it, but I had mentioned Walmart has this service You pay
Yeah, I know.
I
I
think it's
saw
like
that.
$110 a year. Michelle, do it. It's great.
Instacart
You get
does the same thing. I pay
unlimited
$100 a year. I
For
pay
what?
$100 a year with the Instacart, and then you pay the tip.
No. That Instacart is way too expensive, Michelle. It's not worth it. With Walmart, you get $100 a year, unlimited deliveries, no fees whatsoever. All you do is tip the driver, and you can have stuff delivered within hours. You don't pay like these inflated fees with Instacart. Like you basically get whatever the store price is, like delivered to your door. With Instacart and all that shit, they jack up the price of every item. Like it's a total scam. I mean, I'm not saying don't use it. You know, you want to get a meal once in a while delivered, I get it. But as far as like groceries, you can get like, you know, cooked chicken to your house or all sorts of prepared food. So you can get your soda, you can get whatever you want, and you can have stuff to your door within like a couple hours. And it's not going to cost you a thing. All you're going to have to do is tip the driver. And you'll get your cheap food like you were getting at Cumbies. You'll get your cheap soda and all this shit. And I think you can even use your food stamp card with them. So Michelle, seriously, screw the Instacart thing. Pay the $100 or $110, whatever the hell it is, for Walmart, and you'll save tons of money that way. And you can get prepared food. You can get, I think they even make pizzas and all that shit. I've never had Walmart pizza, but I'm sure they make it. You know, and they make chickens and all sorts of crap. And you're getting them at the store price, Michelle. You're not paying, you know, 1.5 times, 2 times the price for an item like you would on Instacart. Instacart's a fucking scam, period. Like, it's just a total scam. It's a convenience. It's nice to have if you want to get something delivered, like a meal every once in a while. But like using that regularly, you're gonna burn through cash like no one's business.
Well,
yeah, she did stop listening. You're right, Gidget. She did. She clearly.
No, I didn't stop
You're
listening. I didn't stop listening at all. I'm still listening. I'm just trying to say is.
So what do you think?
I don't really know.
You save money in the shop.
I save. I don't know. That's one of the reasons I'd rather walk around when I can. But
well, look, Michelle, like Mr. Nobody even said you don't have to do that. Say I ordered stuff from Walmart and the mailman brought it. Yeah, it depends. Like some stuff will be delivered through the mailman. Like if it's not in store and they have to get it from like a distribution center or something or wherever, then it gets sent in the mail. But like a lot of things like that are in store at your local store, they can be delivered within a couple hours. But some stuff, yeah, it may take like a day, maybe 2, depending on if it's far away. But usually you can get stuff very quickly, Michelle. And I'm telling you, you'll save a shit ton of money. Instacart is insane. It's like it's a total scam. So I would, whenever that whole Instacart thing expires, get rid of it, or have both. Pay the $100 for the Instacart and pay the $100 for Walmart. It just doesn't make any sense.
Well, it's not. That's not the thing that's making Michelle depressed, though. I think it's just that she's at the point where, on the local level, which is not YouTube level, she feels like she is isolated on the local level. Please note the difference.
It's just Cumberland Farms. You can go everywhere else, Michelle.
It's not just Cumberland Farms, because she also used to enjoy when her and Krista used to hang out and have a good time for a little bit, and they'll probably be able to do that again when Krista moves to her new place in October.
How far is Krista now from you? Like how many minutes?
About 20 minutes away about 15, 20 minutes away by car.
Okay. Doesn't she drive?
Her car got broken. Her car got smashed up.
Poor Krista. I'm sorry to hear that, Krista, if you're listening still. But, I mean, you guys, October isn't far away. I mean, it's July. It's only a few more months, and she'll be back. and you can use the Walmart, take the money you save from not wasting on Instacart, and then you can get a Lyft or an Uber and maybe meet halfway or something. You can get together once a month or something. And it's not like you're in a situation like you were before. From what I hear, you're doing pretty well, so you can afford to spend a little money once in a while just to get together with Krista.
Yeah, I do pretty well financially. That's true. I don't deny that.
Take Krista out. Take Krista out for a burger or something.
Yeah, we used to do that. In fact, those little trips with Krista, that was actually pretty much to highlight Michelle's day. Often, Krista would hang out with Michelle for a few hours, and then the show would be a little later in the day because Michelle would be hanging out with Krista, which was good because they got a chance to talk to each other in person. And Michelle wants to do that again.
Yeah, and it's not that far away. That's good if she's moving back to the area. Is she moving to Winstead?
Right. Oh, she's moving. She's already got her name in her waiting list for disabled housing, so she's got some resources coming in.
Yeah, you could have had that too, Michelle. Tried getting that for you. We tried.
But I think the reason why Michelle, however, chooses not to live in disabled housing is that she doesn't want to feel like she's being stuck in a box, for lack of a better term. The box, not necessarily meaning the apartment, but the stigma. Because Michelle was so hurt when she was living in other Section 8 program housing. Even at 570 Main Street, she stayed there for a while. It was a nice place. Fred Richards really worked hard to fix it up. Michelle lived there, liked it. And then, because it would happen with Ed and her, he pissed off the landlord. So Fred Richards stopped trusting Michelle. And so when the toilet got messed up because Valley dumped cat litter down the toilet, well, the landlord basically was ready to throw her out anyway, and she basically gave him his 30 days notice saying, we're going to go live in a motorhome, but sadly enough, the motorhome wasn't ready yet. So Michelle had no place to go, and that's how she ended up homeless the first time.
I know, but it's like, that's not like applicable right now, Michelle.
It's not quite applicable right now, but the thing is right now is Michelle feels physically, locally lonely. Locally. No, not online. Online, she's okay. But locally, there's really no one who sees Michelle. Michelle's invited. Even Ebony can come upstairs, but Ebony can't really handle the stairs because they're too much. And so Michelle has been down at Ebony's a few times. But even then, Ebony doesn't even really want Michelle in her house either. So, but that's because she lives with her mother. Yeah, I know.
When you were at I saw your McDonald's video. I don't know, maybe it was like a couple weeks ago, and you ran into some woman and you gave her
name
the
is
card.
Her name is Liz or Lynn. Yeah.
You talked to her at all? Have you gotten to know her at all? She seemed like a nice lady.
She was a nice lady, and I was hoping that eventually she would come by and say hi on the channel, but she never came back over to the channel.
Did she ever call you?
No.
Okay, well, she's older too. She's got her own shit going on. Another thing, for instance, my mom uses this app called or website called Meet Me, I think it's called, and you could find different activities and a bunch of shit going on in your area, and people get together in groups. Maybe they might go out to lunch, they might go to the park, they might go bowling, they might whatever it is. Have you ever heard of that?
I don't always get.
It's just maybe a way for you to socialize outside the house a little more.
I don't always go out every day for eating out, guys. I really
No,
don't.
I know that.
Something
No, I'm
they
talking
do.
about,
That's
like,
what
if
I'm
you
trying to
have some groups.
clarify. Because Nat said, how can you go find friends whenever you don't want to leave your house other than expensive food, fast food daily? I don't always eat out. No, Michelle usually
Okay,
stays home.
so Michelle, have you ever heard of did you hear what I had mentioned earlier? Have you ever heard of Meet Me? I think that's what it's called.
Never
Yeah,
heard
maybe
of it.
someone can check it out. Okay, maybe someone can check it out. I think it's called Meet Me. Otherwise, I'll ask my mom and I'll message it to you later. My mom uses it. She like, you go in, you make an account, you have your zip code there, and then you see what's going on, like today or this week or throughout the month, and you can join groups. A lot of times it's free. Sometimes it might be $5. Sometimes it might be like 20. It includes a meal, and people get together. Like I said, they might go to a park, they might go bowling, they might go to a restaurant. I mean, it could be all sorts of different things, but it's just a way for you to get out, and you can even probably get rides too if you let the group know, like, hey, I live in this area. Can someone help me with a ride to the get together? I mean, it's just a way for you to meet people and get out. So, what do you think about something like that? It's a way. It's something that you're looking for, and it might be a possible solution to get better socialization outside the house. But you gotta want to do it, Michelle. I don't know how serious you are about this.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that.
What did I just talk about?
You're talking about a place called Meet Me.
Yeah, it's like an app or a website, Michelle. Why don't you look it up and sign up for an account?
Yeah.
And then you put in your zip code, and then you'll see, like, I saw it on my mom's phone. Like, there'll be like a bunch of just get-togethers, just with random people who are looking to meet other people. It's just like friendly shit, It's like friendly get-togethers. And like I said, it could be something like bowling. It could be going to the park and having a picnic.
I know. Speaking of get-togethers, as you may or may not know, me, Sherry Jackson, and maybe Bradley will be meeting up. Maybe during Halloween. Gitchy was supposed to be going to come here in September. I don't know if she's still coming.
Oh, God. All right. Well, I don't know. Yeah, Gidgey's right. She's not going to do it. Yeah. I don't know, Michelle. I'm just, you've got to, if you're depressed and want to get out of the house and do local things, you got to take an initiative. I mean, what's wrong with meeting new people? And, other people, these are people, like on that app, it's other people who want to meet other people too, because they want to socialize and do things. So it's the perfect scenario. You're getting together with others who crave the same attention. They want human contact.
I think I know what the other problem is too. Meeting people is Michelle is afraid that people are going to take the long view of Michelle before she even opens her mouth. And because people...
Michelle, there are assholes in life and there are good people in life. That's just the way humans are. Sometimes you're going to find good ones. Sometimes you're going to find bad ones.
Yeah.
But
no, actually, Connecticut, it's 55. So you can go to Senior Center 55.
You say that again? What was that?
Somebody asked if you had to be 60 to go to the Senior Center, and I said no. I corrected them and said it's 55. I'm 57.
Yeah. All right. Anyways, those are two things I just wanted to share. I've got some shit I got to do, but I am going to be taking a drive, but I got to go back in my house and grab a few things. If you're still on, I'll give you a call maybe in about 15, 20 minutes, but I got to go do something. I got to go get some stuff because I got to head out.
I should still be here, but then I have to open up the Google Meets panel again. So I don't know if we're going to be able to get the Google Meets and the Discord to talk to each other. So it might be hard to decide which panel I'm going to be on.
All Okay. Well, I mean, yeah, if it's the Google Meets thing, it'll be difficult.
No, I'll
but
just keep this one open, and I'll just go to the lounge area.
I mean, we can do a group DM, or I can just join in the Discord. You know, if you guys are on there. If not, don't worry about it. You guys just do what you got to do. If you're there in Discord, then I'll join. If not, then no big deal.
We can join in the Discord in the lounge area. That's kind of where we all hang out anyway.
Okay.
So we'll just go into the lounge. So I'll talk to you in a little bit, okay?
That's absolutely true, Nats. Absolutely true. And I just want to give Noodles a shout out, man. Noodles is awesome, and he's doing some good for you, Michelle. And you know, I don't know. I'll say one more thing. Like years ago, I was telling Michelle she's got to title her every stream. She's got to have like a couple topics to come at a stream with, and even if you just cover the topic for 10, 15, 20 minutes and then move on to the general bullshit discussions, that at least you have like a topic that the algorithm's picking up. But, you know, we've talked about this probably 10,000 times, and, you know, it's 2025, you're still not doing it. So anyways, that's just, again, some small advice. And I would also listen to a lot of the suggestions Noodles makes. I mean, he's been there and trying to help you for years, and he realizes your potential. We all realize your potential, but you got to get out of your own way, and you got to get motivated. You got to want to go out and do some different things, Michelle. That's the only way things can change.
Well, I know another thing that has been for me as a hurdle is my hearing, and is absolutely atrocious. I don't lie about it. You know, the fact is
what about hearing aids?
I'm embarrassed about my hearing. Because the hearing aid I got unfortunately need to be adjusted. They are they're from Beltone, but Beltone is no longer in Torrington, so I can't get the Beltone to change them or get them adjusted. I do have an appointment with otologist on the 18th of August to do the hearing aid test and an examination for the auditory processing disorder as well. And that's coming up.
I know she won't wear them. Yeah. All right, Michelle, Noodles wants to join you, and I think they're going to meet on Discord. I don't know where they're meeting.
Well, let's just go to the lounge. That way we can all talk on the lounge instead. Just give me a second.
All right, yeah. All right, I'll call you guys back maybe in about 20 minutes.
All right, I'll be in the lounge area, so you don't have to call. Just drop in.
All right, okay. I might swing by. All right, Michelle, take care. Yeah. Get yourself the Walmart thing.
All right.
Go buy it.
Thank you. All right, let's go to the lounge area. Nice. Confirm. Yeah. Go ahead, Noodles.
How you doing, Michelle?
Okay overall. It just like I said, sometimes I just get frustrated. And sometimes happens. No, he was just in the lounge. So, yeah, I mean, that hearing loss, actually, that goes back a ways. You know, it goes back when you were a kid. I definitely think that is one of the reasons why you usually tend to stay to yourself, is because you have been ostracized all your life. Your hearing loss only makes it worse because you don't understand what people are saying. Sometimes you miss what they're saying. So this is good because some of the people can be really nasty. But the fact of the matter is that you deep down wish you had better hearing. And the technology is getting there with noise cancellation. You can get some proper hearing aids that do have proper noise canceling to work with your situation. As long as your insurance covers them, you do have hearing insurance in your plan. So theoretically,
All right, so Michelle, you see where we are, Michelle? You see where we are?
okay, yeah, we are. You're up in a building high up.
Michelle, I can get you in this building. The mafia used to run this building, Michelle. They used to murder people in this
Okay.
building. It's a very iconic building. Okay, we can get terrorists off. We can get you there. Look at this. Look at all the marble, Michelle. Look at that.
Which building is this one?
It's the Astor building, Michelle.
Oh, okay.
Astor. I just saw a ghost, Michelle. I just saw a ghost.
Could be. Tenant protection plan. What does that mean? Tenant protection plan. The views are just going here for drama. Yeah. I like that railing though. That was obviously kept as the original wooden railing from when the building was built. You can see it was ornate, and one time this must have been an old Victorian style building. It's interesting how they try to combine new and old in New York.
Well, you know how old these railings are, Michelle? These are the original railings that the Astors had put in this building, Michelle. These are the original ones.
I'm surprised that the vandalists haven't destroyed it yet. Hand carved.
Well, they're iron, Michelle. These are cast iron.
Oh, the cast iron. Okay. Wow. That it almost looks like wood. Almost like wood. Nope. Like very dark wood.
Nope.
You're on the 8th floor. Compactor room. Yeah, that's where they garbage chutes. Oh, okay. Yeah, the railings are cute. It is. I wish I had a place like that.
Imagine falling down these stairs, Michelle, and all this marble coming down and breaking your skull.
Oh yeah, that definitely those steps are heavy duty. Yeah.
I don't know.
It's nicer than my place actually. He's at an old building in New York. He's on the 8th floor. At 235th West 75th Street. 235th West 75th Street. And then that was the inspection certificate. Inspected in 2023, 14th of June. That's for the elevator permit. Must be near the Dakota.
Yeah, no problem. I don't want to fucking hear it, dude. No. You know. I know. It was like it was like this. It was like Steve told me one thing. This happened before. I got a phone call from John. Just don't ever do that again. Yeah, don't ever do that again. And then this motherfucker does it again. That's what I mean. And
Hey, police are building, right? There. Yeah. You can also see, very gothic design, yes, definitely. The elevator looks like that was a retrofit elevator. It's more of a modern elevator. I don't know if that was a conversion or if that's an originally installed that way from the beginning. I think it was probably conversion. Well, Margot, how you doing?
and before I left, Steve was like, "Well, you kind of fucked this up because I got to the VA at 9." I want to start telling them, "Hey, you know what? Get fucking TJ, and you'll get the shit at 12. Get it, fucking."
So, I do think, though, Noodles, I know you will at least agree with me in part, that part of my hang up is my hearing. I think you know that. He knows. Is that the lady store that survived the Titanic? The building you're in, is that related to the woman named Lady Astor who survived the sinking of the Titanic? Waldorf Astoria is a hotel in New York. Oh yeah. I was at the ground floor. Wish I could afford places like this. Look at the stonework and marble. Look at the floors. Oh yeah, the floors are killer. What? See, that's the thing. See, so what exactly are we supposed to do? Does every YouTube channel always have to have drama just to get views? It seems so.
No, but Michelle, what about problems? Fixing problems. People like to participate in like fixing problems.
Yeah.
It makes people feel better when they can fix stuff like that. You know what I mean?
Well, it made me feel better if I could fix some of my own problems too, but I don't go out there and well, it does come across on the show once in a while, but it's not like I always want to discuss everything that's going on in my life.
Well, so people are here to help you. They're not here to hurt you. And, the majority of the people here want to see you succeed. They like it. They like the little bit of the drama. and they want people to be friends. At the end of the day, everyone's friends. Everyone's having a good time, Michelle. You know what I mean? Everything's
Yeah,
fixed.
oh yeah.
So when I tell you damage control, Michelle, I'm telling you this as to make your channel better and fix things and make people feel like they want to keep coming back here, Michelle. Because
Well, one of the things
everyone
I
sees the
like with my
problem.
show is when it's going smoothly. Is the contact, the chit chat, the camaraderie. And I really try not to bring a lot of my personal stuff up on the show when things are really bothering me, because I know people don't really want to hear it. You know, so I try to keep a lot of my personal stuff personal. I mean, depression is a real thing. I do have it. I never said I didn't. But
Right.
I have been looking into therapy for several years. Now maybe I can get it through my insurance plan. Maybe if I can get them to get back to me. Maybe if I can manage to get someone to return my calls to get into the intake. I looked on my cell phone. I didn't see any messages or phone calls from them.
Yeah, Michelle, let's start doing stuff, Michelle. Let's make it, entertaining for people. Let's give people a reason to come over here and support you and help you out. And don't take things so friggin' so personally, or people are trying to hurt you.
Yeah,
Right?
I know the real thing though. I get that.
Especially Gidgey, especially Tiger, everyone that's here, Michelle.
Yeah.
Trust me, promise you. Promise you
Yeah,
100%.
depression sucks. I don't say it don't, because it does.
Michelle, I talk to people that don't even like watching you, and they know what's going on. And I find that amazing, Michelle, that people that don't even like watching you know what's going on in your life. That means that story, that whatever you're portraying on YouTube, Michelle, gets out there. People know about you. And
Do you
that's
know
that's
last
very
night I
important,
was
Michelle.
looking
That's
for
what you want.
videos on me during Silver Moon, and they still have videos of me supposedly drinking pee. They still have videos of me doing that kind of stuff I never did in the first place. And
No, Michelle, they tell people I'm a pedophile. I had seen a rocker doing a live stream calling me a pedophile, Michelle. And what do you want me to say? You know what I mean? You gotta let that stuff go, Michelle. You gotta let that stuff go.
yeah,
You got no time for that crap, Michelle. I'm telling you. You're 56 years old, Michelle. You have absolutely no time for fucking that shit. This is a freight train, Michelle.
yeah.
You're not gonna stop the train because some fucking loser wants to make a stupid joke, Michelle. We don't know how many more miles this train's got.
I'll just a real quick comment here. Yes, Chris, the home streams are like 2 to 3 hours long and get only like 150 to 200 views, which is about what I'm getting here. He'll walk the dogs, have an hour, and get like 10,000 views. That's valuable information for Michelle. Who
here's what's going on, Michelle.
usually we can't make her absorb the information.
You know what YouTube's doing to you, Michelle? YouTube doesn't like you doing this, right? They want you to do verticals, and they're rewarding people that are doing verticals, right? With certain things, right? And they want to pigeonhole you into something. I think that you should do more verticals, right? Special live streams. Do
I
not
have done
fucking
some
do that gaming
outside.
stuff.
I've done them on the
No.
porch, but then I run into a problem. That Michelle can't read the screen easily. And then people get mad because they're saying that she's ignoring us now. When Michelle can't read the screen that well.
No one's getting mad.
Or
at
then with
Michelle.
the
It's a bunch
YouTube
of
app,
trouble.
the stupid thing will just crash and not tell her that the stream is stopped. And she keeps talking, and she didn't even get a notification that she needs to resume the stream until after she happens to look back at the phone, and all of a sudden she sees her views is 0, and then she's like, she realizes then, oh no, we're not streaming anymore. And then they didn't even let her know that she needed to resume the stream until people in the chat saying, hey, stream ended.
So it's a bunch of trolls that are complaining to you about the way you run this thing. That's it.
Oh no, some of them are actually valid because the streams do end and they don't even, YouTube's app doesn't even give her an option to resume. And we saw that happen with me and you when we were going on our way down to spare time. We saw the same thing happen. That's why Michelle had to switch to Studio Restream IO and portrait mode, or vertical, because that's the only way she was able to keep the show going, because the YouTube app died.
Absolutely. That doesn't work for you. The thing that worked for you, Michelle, was when we went out. Right, we drove around. We took the phone calls, Michelle. We did the vertical live streaming in the car.
That worked
played
fine.
The music. So we made $700 that night. Right, you got tons of more viewers, tons more subscribers, Michelle. You know that's what works. The thing that you want to do does not work for you. Maybe it works for someone else, but not you, Michelle. I'm sorry.
Well, I just don't know why and I asked the people feedback on the YouTube app. I said, why does the stream just end and doesn't give me the option to tap the button to resume? And they couldn't answer that.
Tell you. No, Michelle, it does tell you. You just didn't see it. So it does it to me, and when I go through a dead zone, it will do that, Michelle. It does it, and you just don't see it. That's true.
It's possible
I didn't want
because
to break it to you.
I mean, it's possible because you told me not to look at the chats. So if Michelle's not looking at the screen, how could she see if she ended? Or like when she did stream in the Cumbies, the screen was so dark she couldn't see it anyway.
Okay, Michelle, this is what I don't want you doing. Like going like this. That freaks people out. That makes people feel sick. Makes people feel like disgusted.
What's that?
That's the truth.
Well, the fact is that I can't always read the chat.
So I find something that's very strange. They got something.
So, but Michelle, I promise you, that that's the case. All right.
Well, it really doesn't save bandwidth because you really think about it. 1920 by 1080 or 1080 by 1920 is still the same number of bits. Right. That's why they originally did it. Was they wanted to compete with TikTok.
Michelle, I want to let you know something, man. You see this place where I am, Michelle? See this?
Okay.
Go try to find videos on this place. Can't be. It's very rare that people are allowed to film it themselves. Very rare. You have no idea, so. You have no idea.
Yeah.
what you're dealing with, Michelle. Michelle, I'm the answer to everything.
Yeah, I hear you. Yeah.
Not Nads, not Tina, not any of those people, Michelle. I am your ticket. I know everybody, Michelle. Everybody. You're messing it up, Michelle. You're messing it up. Bird, this can't come in here.
That's
Birds will never
built
ever come in here, Michelle. You wanna know
into
why?
my studio Restream IO. It's not totally automatic. It tells me, and then I could just tap the resume button. And I don't have to pay no $149 a year. I'm paying $6 a month. I'm paying
Michelle, do you
6 a
realize
month
where we
for it
are?
because
You
I'm
know,
on a grandmothered
Michelle, do you
plan.
know that
Yeah.
this was someone's Michelle. I know that this was someone's house at one time, Michelle. The
Really?
bluest of the blue bloods lived here, Michelle. The bluest of the blue bloods. The bluest.
So you say at one time that was a private house?
Yeah, that's someone's fucking house. The brother of the man who owned this had a back in the late 1800s had an allowance of $72,000 a day. You know how much money that is, Michelle?
$72,000 a
late
day.
1800s.
Fucking a lot more than I make in a single 10 years. 5 years.
Yeah. It's gonna work.
Well, I use Studio Restream IO, but I don't use Streamlabs. I've tried Streamlabs. I mean, which is variation of OBS. I don't know about the mobile version of it, but
I can imagine if they put that all the way through. I mean, the putty all the way through.
well, I'd like to still see Trump Tower too. Yeah. She does want to go to Trump Tower in person.
It's doable, but now with that snake, not metal. He's going to use the for the edge. Oh, yeah. I think that's good for that.
Exactly, Chris, what I was trying to get at. Exactly what it does to me. I don't know if it's specifically an iPhone problem or if it's something that where the iPhone isn't giving you the ability to tap the resume anymore. It used to have that. Like last year, there was always on the screen the option to tap the resume, even on the iPhone, but that doesn't exist anymore for some reason. You could say something like that. $72,000 a day. Is it a day or a month? $72,000 a month. Yeah. That's crazy. I wish. Right, it's a glitch. You're not the only one. I heard of you others say the same thing with. I don't know if it's an iPhone specific problem. Because Noodles uses Android.
You're still gonna say something about that.
It'll look better without the pipe, I guess. Can you sneak it back there? I don't.
Right. It seems it's an iPhone, more generic problem with
What are they giving?
with the YouTube app. And what I would like to do one day with Chris is I'd like to try to get me and you together again and work on singing some of the songs again, learn the lyrics, and then sing along with the AI singers and show our abilities to add additional instruments and singing to some of the songs. $60,000 a month from the residuals. I'll never make $60,000 a month. I don't even think local queens make $60,000 a month. I mean, maybe the guy who created the network makes $60,000 a month. There's a little dog that looks a little bit like no, not a Pomeranian, but that little orange dog looks a little bit like Grace's daughter's dog, a little bit.
Looked like an Ewok. It was so cute.
Yeah. $22 people on there right now.
Sorry.
So here's the short skinny right now as far as the therapy thing. Right now, BetterHelp is ready to work with me at drop of a sombrero. Okay. But it's $69 a week. Okay. Now I could get them, but I can try to get back in contact with the therapist that's in my network. Again, that does telehealth. Right. But what about his other channels? Keemster's other channels. Combine all those together.
So Michelle, currently I'm illegally parked right here. I basically told two cops to get lost. When they came up to my car to try to ticket it, I told them to get lost. And I run New York City, Michelle.
Yeah. So you two cops told you to leave and you got a ticket on your car.
Well, they don't give me tickets out here. I told them to beat it.
Oh.
I told them to hit. Look, there's a ticket on this guy. Not mine. Not mine.
Yeah.
You want to know why, Michelle? Because I am the best. I am the best, Michelle.
Okay.
See what they do to all these kidnap things, Michelle? They rip them down. This is like modern day this is modern day anti-Semitism.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Why are we still treating people of the Jewish faith badly after all these years? I'm not saying that Benjamin Netanyahu hasn't done some stupid stuff, but then so have our own leaders. But why does everybody hate the people of the Jewish persuasion? FC wants to know if you have a video specifically showing the place you're in right now. As a whole video.
Well, Michelle, you could be out here doing content, showing people around, saying like, look at this shit, fuck this guy's a piece of shit, fuck him, etc. You know, you don't have to stay in Winstead.
Yeah, I know that.
You know, you don't have when you leave the house, Michelle. You don't have to go to fucking like Cumberland Farms. It's a big world, Michelle.
I don't deny it's a big world. Noah says, what's interesting to me in the chat isn't replayed on a vertical after it's live. At least not on my end. How does that work? How your chat? Oh. Right. Alright, he probably's not replayed. Probably doesn't have it set to show the chat. All you're saying is that this is what's interesting is the chat isn't replayable on a vertical after it's live. It usually is like usually about 24 hours later. It's the same in my stream. And when my show ends and you go back to watch it right away, you don't see the chat. But then, like, come back in about 24 hours, and the chat is on the screen. You can see it. Yeah. Yeah, well, usually it would take like 24 hours, unless the person making the chat forgot to enable chat replay. Some people don't enable it for a variety of reasons. You know.
Yeah, Larry, I get a small coffee, milk and sugar, please.
If I don't have Medicaid, I have Medicare, and I have an insurance plan, so Anthem D-SNP plan. If I'm in network, if I can get one that's in network, like this one that was referred to me by Community Health and Wellness, but unfortunately they never got back to me. So after I called them and they called or left me a message, asked me if I was living in Connecticut, and I said yes. I called them back to let them know that. Answered the question. So I did reach back out to them.
Homeless cat, Michelle? You see homeless cat? There's homeless cat there.
Yeah, I see him over there. Or where is he now?
Right there.
Oh, okay.
There's the cat.
Well, he looks pretty well fed for a homeless cat. He does.
Let's say nomadic.
Yeah.
Nomad cat. Nomad cat.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's probably why. It's one of the two reasons. Is one, even if the person did enable the chat replay, it usually takes like 24 hours for it to be ready to show on the screen. I don't know why YouTube takes that long. I have no clue of why that is. But sometimes the creators, either on purpose or by accident, don't want the chat replay. Because the idea is that they want people to be engaging them live. And they don't want people to be reading the show afterwards. What do you mean you think he's tied up? You think the cat's stuck? I don't think the cat... Does the cat look stuck to you, Noodles?
What's that, Michelle?
Naz is saying the poor thing stuck up in this heat. The poor thing is stuck,
Michelle,
tied up in this heat, she said. That's what Nad said.
Okay, and it's a fucking cat.
And he's not tied up at all.
It's a fucking cat. I don't know.
So Also, if you on your phone, I haven't figured out how to find it on the desktop yet. But if you go in my streams, like usually 48 hours later, you'll find that there's 3 dots on the bottom of the screen. The first one's comments. The second one is chat replay. And if you flick over far enough, you get the video summary. Which I only seem to know how to access that part on my phone. I haven't been able to find a way to access it on my desktop. Oh, he is tied up. So, which means he's not really homeless because somebody obviously is taking care of the kitty cat.
Well, it's a homeless guy who takes care of the kitty cat, Michelle.
Oh.
It's a homeless cat. Homeless cat on a leash.
Right. Okay, so he's on a leash. Okay.
Big shout out to homeless cat. Big shout out to homeless cat.
Big shoot out to the homeless cat. Shout out to, okay.
Shout out, yeah.
Yeah, the big, or mini Rusty.
Should I ask him why his cat isn't so goddamn fat?
Probably because this cat doesn't get a lot of secondhand or in between snacks. I'll pull a chat up on the screen so you can see it.
Look at this, Michelle. Look at this car. No tickets whatsoever. No tickets.
I see that.
So, Michelle, on a scale of 1 to jealous, how jealous are you right now, Michelle?
I'm not really jealous. I don't know if I'm jealous. I'm not jealous.
You have to leave yourself.
All right, guys. If I'm gonna call back that therapy person again, I gotta reach out to her again. Before it gets too late in the day, because otherwise I'm gonna end up missing the ability to try to talk to a receptionist. Although when I call the number, it asks me my name. It has a screening on it, so I leave my name and then it brings me through to somebody. It's like a switchboard. And then there's where you leave a voicemail. So it's not like because it's during lunch hour or anything. It's just weird. So I think it's just you now. All right. So why don't we just kind of get ready to make some phone calls? I did say I would do that. I know you said you would do that. So I'm saying it's not like you didn't say you would do that. You said you would try to do that. So, but you do realize that no matter. Therapy is not going to be like Michelle is going to be like 100% happy, smiley, and singing the praises of hallelujahs and hosannas tomorrow. You know, it might take a couple of weeks before Michelle is back to her old chippy self. But she does want to be. What is the one thing, Michelle, that you really think is really cramping your style? My hearing. And I have an hearing specialist appointment on the 18th of August. So you just gotta try to muddle through until you see the otologist. Did you schedule an appointment with Lyft yet? No. Did you schedule an Uber yet? No. now that you got the Dial Ride approval, can you call Dial Ride and get the appointment in there? I could try. I can call up Dial Ride this afternoon and give them the day and time of the appointment and location and see if they can do it. Or even if you do a hybrid, like i.e., we can drop you off for the morning, but then you'll have to get your own ride home. Then you could call Uber for the ride back, which would save you $20, $24. Yeah, we could do that. Because I know that you're, you want things to work out. Well, it's a cute cat. It looks pretty healthy to me. But if it's not getting enough water, and humidity is high. Now, you're looking for the information of where it is, so we can call transportation. Let's see here. Capital One. Here. It's a utility bill. Bank statement. Anthem. That's not the address. Oh, here it is. Located at 540 Litchfield Street. This is going to be appointment. This is appointment reminder 818. Apartment of the Charlotte Hungerford Hospital, ear, nose, and throat location, 540 Main Street, Litchfield Street in Torrington. So yeah, call them up. Actually, you need to just give the address to Dial Ride and see if they can get you there. And if they can get you there, but they can't get you home, then you could always call Uber, and on your app on your phone and put in your name, and because you're in your system, to go back to 112 Main Street. Torrington, about to get them. Yeah. Okay. Noodles is back again. Go ahead, Noodles.
Oh, sorry. I was looking at the photos of the sex slave Tina, her and George on her wedding day. It's a nice picture.
Okay.
Like, why isn't Tina up here showing us the haunted house? Like, telling us of, like, oh, did you hear that? Stuff like that. No one's participating, Michelle. I think there's a strike on your channel right now. I think people are telling you they're not going to participate anymore, Michelle. I feel bad for you, Michelle.
We got 21 people watching right, Noodles. We're going to get ready to wrap it up. We're up to 32. There's no strike on the channel. YouTube is not going to throw Michelle's channel away. Michelle never broke the rules.
No, I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about, like, they're striking, like, the commenters and the participators. They're no longer, they're just, like, done.
Well, that's not going to help Michelle at all emotionally. You know that, right? So that makes no sense.
Michelle, maybe they just don't give a shit anymore. Maybe it's time to start the damage control, Michelle.
Noodles, I think you just missed what me and Michelle were just talking about. And if you did watch it, we were just talking about something about trying to get things erased.
All right, well, Michelle, listen, while you're doing that, I'm gonna create content. I'm going to talk to people. I'm gonna make videos, et cetera, and post them everywhere, Michelle. Good luck sitting in that hot heat, right? When you could be out here holding in a poop, just like I am. Pants covered in pee. You see that? Got pee dribbling out of my pants, Michelle. In the Aster. Good? All right, bro.
Well,
All right, man. I'll see you later. Sorry, Michelle. Okay. That was my cue to go home. But yes, I'm holding the
No,
fucking
no,
mega
no,
poop
no.
right
I
now.
was just reading what everyone was saying on the side chat. First of all, let me just say one thing to everybody, just so you understand this. When a person is suffering or hurting, you don't walk away when they actually,
Well, give them an incentive. Give them an incentive not to walk away, Michelle, because people on YouTube are the most evil people I've ever met in my life. And what I was trying to explain to you before is that you have
I mean, the real
these
deal
evil
is he's
people.
talking about Walmart. How does Walmart help in a hearing test? It doesn't. That's different. I know. We're talking about transportation to get to the hearing doctor, not about going to Walmart.
Well, let me ask you a question, Michelle. Why are you ending the live stream now? What's the point? What are we? Why are we dealing with this? The ending of the live stream.
I gotta try to make a phone call while they still got office hours. I gotta try to reach out to these people.
Who?
I don't need to call Walmart. I need to reach the therapist office that I gotta try to follow up on again. Yeah, I know. They do hearing aids. I get that.
All right, Michelle, why are we ending the live stream?
I have to call back the therapist's office to see if I can find out if they can finally reach out to me and let me know if they're going to be able to see me. And if they can't, then I got to reach out to BetterHelp and try to re-sign up for that.
Why can't we all witness that?
Because my life is not always on the internet for everybody knows.
Okay. But you talk about it on the internet.
We did talk about it on the
up
internet. We did this morning. We did.
Yeah, so I don't understand. It's like you say you don't want anyone being part of this, but you're telling them about it. I don't understand what the difference is. It was just a question, Michelle.
So when is it you wanted to meet up with me, Noodles?
Why do I want to meet up with you? That's what you're asking me?
Because you suggested that we should hang out. I said fine, but...
Waste my fuel, right? To waste your time, to waste my time. Michelle, what are you talking about? Why do I want to meet up with you?
All right, I'm just gonna drop out here and just get ready to wrap it up for now.
Oh my god!
Thank you. Why? I swear to God, someone's gaslighting Michelle more than ever. Yeah. All right, so let's just there we go. Let's just wrap this up, and so Michelle can make those phone calls, but she knows she wants to do them. And I know I did. I said I was going to do it. Yeah. So, everybody, I will see you later. Let's get the blessings in first. I will. May all you guys have a nice day. Let's just help Michelle out by being nice to each other, being nice to Michelle, be nice to everybody, and try to keep calm, cool, and collected, okay? Thank you. And may all of you remember that we're human beings too, and there are things that we don't always discuss on the internet. The show is done. Go in peace, kindness, and don't forget to party on, dude. And we will see you guys really soon. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, guys.
MicheleMarieDalene, I will always be there for you. Michelle, never stop believing in yourself. Go out there and show the world what you can do. Go kick some ass and have a good time doing it. I love both of you so much. I love how far you have come on YouTube.
In the summer's embrace, she finds her way, twisting and turning, she won't let things sway, with love for the music.